there, YouTubers. And today we're going to do a G.I. Joe classified review of the Dusty action figure. And first, I'd like to go over some history of this action figure. Dusty, his original action figure came out in 1985. It was remade in 1988 as a Tiger Force action figure. His first appearance in Marvel Comics was G.I. Joe number 58, April of 1987. Dusty appeared in the Sunbow produced miniseries, Pyramid of Darkness, and appeared in the first season, voiced by Neil Ross. Dusty's real name is Ronald W. Tader, I may not be pronouncing that right, which is based on an anagram of the Hasbro artist Ron Rudat. I may not be pronouncing that right either. But maybe we can get into this action figure. Okay, let's check out the package. It's a standard Hasbro package with the clear plastic so we can see the figure inside. I know they're going to move away from this, and I think we'll all miss that. I do like the picture on the side. I think the artist did a really good job of capturing the old action figure. We'll go ahead and take a look at that right there. You can kind of see that they look pretty close. So that's pretty cool. That's my original one from when I was a kid. And the only thing I can honestly say that I don't care much for about these boxes is that they're not like the originals. They don't give their story, their background story on the character, unfortunately. I mean, they got a cool picture on the back, and they kind of advertise the other figures that they have, but, you know, nothing beats the storyline of that figure and their history. So you kind of know what's going on and what happened in their life, what got them there, where they've been. So we can actually look at, I have a original Tiger Force action figure of Dusty that we can check out. You know, you kind of see, you know, what we got going on here. The differencing in the package. You know, I mean, this package, this art, he's going to leap right off that page for a kid to play with, you know, even though these are more for collectors now. But, you know, as you can see, he's just going to kind of jump off there. You know what he's all about. And then you flip him over, and you got this cool storyline where you flip this one over, and there's nothing. But that's okay. We're really here to talk about the figure and how cool the figure is, especially compared to the old figures, you know. Okay, so we skipped the unpackaging because I'm sure you've all seen that in other videos. Might as well just get down to business. Okay, first we have the figure. Pretty simple. This is kind of rough here. You got that gap. I've heard a lot of complaints about that, but, you know, it's not that bad. Oh, and it's important to know that this is not for ages 3 and below to play with, 4 and up, just like it always has been, even way back when, back in the 80s. Okay, so he's got straps. Pretty cool. Kind of move them around, you know. He's got his name right there, which looks nice. The head sculpt looks great. Camouflage, I mean, really, really nice. Even the hair details, I mean, really looks good. So, but the paint job looks good. This guy bends all over the place. See? I mean, these figures are awesome. We got the grip for your hands to put your weapons in. Looks really, really good. We got our backpack. It looks similar to the old one. Canteens are on the side this time then, instead of right there on the back like the old one was. Not much to it. really detailed. If you wanted to customize that, you could really go to town with a lot of painting, or, you know, even panel liner or something to put in there and kind of make everything pop. The weapon is cool. The weapon is just like the old one. Look at that. You know, you got your bipod pistol grip this time. So, and then we have a clip that goes in and out back here. So this weapon looks just like the original one that came with your 1985, 88 Dusty action figure. We got a boot knife. Boot knife looks pretty good. A lot of detail in that boot knife. And then we have two sets of goggles. We have one that's bigger. It's going to go on the helmet, which the helmet looks pretty cool. And, you know, in the original one, you couldn't take the helmet off. The helmet stayed on. Most of the original ones, the helmets were on already. Where this one, you know, you can put it on and off. Kind of tough getting on there, making sure that it don't fall off. Okay. So now that's on one helmet. And then you've got the other one, which is shorter. Look at that detail. That looks really nice. And then you can just pop that on his head, just in case he don't want to wear his helmet. Looks pretty neat. So we'll take that off, put that back. Now we'll put the helmet on. Look at that. Check that out. Now there. What a difference. I mean, you had to use your imagination back in the 80s with these. They still look good. But, wow, look at that. I mean, that looks pretty realistic for an action figure. Hasbro really does a good job. You got to thank their sculptors. Very, very talented people. I mean, these sculpts, they look great. And they're lots of fun, you know. So, and I look forward to doing more reviews on these. The reason I picked this one up in particular, I'm going to do a custom on this figure. I've never done a custom on a figure before. I ordered some stuff from Etsy. When I do the video on that custom, I'll get into where I got those from and how you get them. There is a head, and we have a parachute. We're going to turn this figure into a Ripcord custom action figure, which should be a lot of fun. And thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. And hey, thank a veteran today. Shake their hand, give them a hug, but thank them for their service. And God bless.